Okay, how we doing up there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using Ambient Light Rejection Technology Gain. I'm doing this video really fast because I want to get upstairs and start my PC setup to start doing some gaming. I'll do that video tomorrow. So I'm going to paint in my cardboard projection screen. I thought I'd do this piece by piece since I'm going to be displaying this quite a bit on my ultra short throw projector. And what we have here is several shipping boxes taped together and Velcro together, so we can start making our base for. Actually, this is the screen. The base is over there. The base is going to be coated a different color, and this one over here is going to be coated with using the blue technology. So I'm going to do this piece by piece. Actually, only two pieces to it. All right, so let me get my roller. We're going to roll through this real fast because, like I said, I've got some other projects lined up. I'm going to be cutting back my videos. I'm going to be doing probably about one video a week because I have a project coming up using that 7,000 lumen projector. As I said before, I had other projects lined up with companies, and it looks like I'm going to be doing less demonstrations here. So that's how it's going to have to be. All right, so this is my screen. I got set up. Like I said, it has two parts to it. That is the screen part, and then we have the base part, which is going to be coated in another section, which is going to be using something else. Drop my paint on here. I have some projects lined up with some companies. You start seeing videos that say restriction on them. Those videos are marked for those. There's more paint. Put two coats on here. Make sure that was stirred up properly because these chunks came out. Stir it up correctly. in there. There we go. Done it from time to time. When you're painting on cardboard, you don't want to press heavy. You want to move it nice and light. You want extra thick in these little corners areas, cracks. The way this paint's made, it's made to be thick. Made to fill in all those little crevices and stuff that you can't seem to get too well. A little skin here. A little skin from time to time. I mixed this in a container that wasn't properly, it was clean, but it had a little, it's going to cause some residue, but that's not going to disrupt the picture quality at all. Corner's good. This is the first part. I already have a base built for my screen. All right, we're done with that. Let's go set this up. I got the ultra short throw set up in the other area. I was going to do this yesterday, but I like to show off as much as I can. To share as much as I can. So I want to pick this up because the screen is pretty wide. Oh, it's a wide screen. That's a really wide screen. All right. All right, so that's one half done right there. Now we're going to build this in two parts. That is the base part of it right there. We're going to set it on top of it jet black. Just short though up so we don't any further because it's a smaller screen. This works so on. That'd be cool. You can make a chance to watch this stuff off my hands. Let's see. Okay. We can bring it back more. That'll work for right now. Now, like I said, I'm always curious of what I can get away with, what I can paint over. Let me come in here and fix the keystone a little bit. Keystone's off a little bit on here. I'll go back. Keystone. That's back. Take this out all together. There we go. Get it biggest Black Friday sale ever is now on for a limited time. Now, I'm not worried about the lines and stuff. It's cardboard screen. That's all. Made out of multiple shipping boxes. If I want a smooth surface, I can go down and get some of that that heavy duty cardboard they use for basically transporting items back and forth on pallets. Cut it, fit it to size, Velcro it to this, coat right over it again. Up close. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes to make the front, and for the base, a couple of them there. Product will be available for purchase as soon as the paperwork is finalized. I can't even put up a pre-order date. I can't do anything until the patent attorneys basically give me the okay to basically go ahead and move forward. So I'll contact them till Monday and find out exactly where we're at in the progress and getting it done. Once that's finalized, and we can start advertising the, I can't even show the logos off. The logos have to be copyrighted. Can't show any of that off. It's not going to be on, it's still, right now you're seeing the name of it, but that's not the name of it. You got to call it something, but that's not the name of it. I can't give it a name. I can't give it a label or nothing until all that paperwork is finalized. Doing this on the 720p. This is a 720p short throw that I got off eBay for $59. But we're going to do some experimenting with it. We're going to build another cardboard screen. This one, like I said, I'm going to use that heavy duty cardboard. I think it's around like that thick. They use it sometimes for building furniture. They double it up for making furniture, some tables and stuff like that with it. And we're going to build a screen out of that. We're going to do a 4x8 with that. So I'm going to do 2 sheets of that. Velcro that together, and then basically we'll coat over that too. I'm always a little curious to see what you can paint over, what what we can do with it. Wi-Fi may be on. That may be causing me some disruptions here. Let me see what's going on here. A few minutes. A bit buggy. There. Yeah, I had to switch over to my Wi-Fi. Not Wi-Fi, my data. And it's a one-code application. See, our technology this part of our technology all reacts the same way. I mean, you see me take our paint on black technology. We can paint over anything we want. The one screen I keep displaying on the black silver, that's a bed sheet. That screen was painted. We used the bed sheet for that projection screen. So they all carry the same form of ID, which means you can apply it to anything you want. Same thing with the black technology. You can roll on anything you pretty much can think of. It's up to you what you want to roll it over. Blues react the same way. And it's a one-coat process. And this has got a lot of people thinking, like building a screen out of cardboard. You know how much money you would save on a projection screen? Fixed screens ain't cheap. I mean, even though if you get a name brand one, it's still going to cost you $100, $200 at the most, you know. But building screens out of cardboard are cheap. I mean, really cheap. And it's lightweight, easy to hang on your wall. But you got to get a certain kind of cardboard. You have to get that kind of, I forgot the name of it. It's congregated or something kind of cardboard. You can get it at Uline. They sell sheets of it, 4x8. And this is a bunch of United States Postal shipping boxes, just all taped together. Let's grab something else real quick. And this is already dried, already. Unplug this. Don't take long to dry. That's why I like to do the paint and dry demonstrations, where I can just paint the screen on and let it dry right in front of you. You can see how fast the drying time is. We do this with the blacks, we do this with the nines, we do it with everything. Any screen paint we always do paint and dry. So when it does launch, we're going to have it available in 1 and 2 quarts first. And then later on, we'll move over to, because I said I have companies that are actually interested in this. we'll move over to 1 gallon, 2 gallons, 3, and then we'll do drums. I doubt any customers are going to be buying drums. Companies will be strictly buying those. You won't see the drums on the site. You'll have to, if you're a company, you're going to have to go in and do a payment through an invoice, or a PayPal invoice. And this is the color, how it explodes off the screen. This is, like I said, it has 100% coating enhancement technology in this screen, which means it can make a 720p projector look absolutely amazing. Like I said, all our screens have some form of that coating, but this is the only one that has 100%. Let's grab, let's see. Let's do a night walk to Tokyo District. So what I gotta do now is I have to finish the base. I might go into to Uline and get me maybe a 4x8 piece of heavy cardboard, the real thick one, and I may go over this screen again and we do another repaint job on it because like I said, the boxes are nice, but like I said, they add a little ripple to it. And if you're using ultra short though, your surface has to be perfectly flat. So it's pretty good, but as I said, it's not showing too much curve or ripples in the surface. But as I said before, if I want it perfectly flat, what I'll do is I'll go over and get me another sheet of cardboard, because the whole screen's gonna be nothing but cardboard. I'll go get me another sheet of cardboard, and then I'll do a size, trace it out, cut it out nicely, because I'm a little saw, because it's pretty hard to cut through, and then I'll Velcro that, and then I'll coat over again. That way I'll get that super flat surface. And then this is the base that I've already built for it. The base fits it perfectly. This is going to be painted black, and that's going to fit underneath of it to give it like a bit of a stand. And then I'll put some LED lights on the back of it, the sides of it. I'll probably get some that what do they call it? That the kitchen panel for basically they do cupboards and stuff and countertops. I'll get a nice little black marble around the edges of it. And then for the back of it, I'll just paint that jet black. Add my box to the back of it, paint this jet black, and I'll have my nice little TV, something like a projection screen made completely out of cardboard. And as you can see, all the areas that I caked in, because our paint's made thick. The reason why it's made thick like that, because if you're going to have little cracks or something's going to pop up, it's designed to fill in those cracks. Let's come over here. We're just going to go through. Oh, wait, actually, I want to see the tiger. I love tigers. I think if tigers weren't so vicious, I think everyone would have one in their home. Can you imagine if tigers were like domestic cats? If domestic cats were like tigers? That'd be an interesting theory, wouldn't it? Beautiful, majestic creature. Man, I love them. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do cardboard screens. I think cardboard screens would be easier for me to do because fixed frame screens, lugging them things up and down the stairs and connect them are a pain in the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some Velcro strips here and here, some white ones so it blends in with my interior. And I'm going to get maybe 4 or 5 4x8s of heavy constructed cardboard. I'm going to coat one with a 9. With all the screen paints we have, we're just coating with different ones. So that way, anytime I want to change the screen, I just stick it to the wall and bring it down. That's what I'm going to start doing from now on. Because carrying the 100 inches up and down the stairs, it gets to be a bit of a headache. So I'm going to do all screens in cardboard. It'll make it much easier. Then it'll probably give you some ideas like, build me a screen out of cardboard. I don't remember that movie. But whatever. Now keep in mind, all our screen paints, not only the blue, we have painted over all kinds of weird objects. I think the black, I did I did a styrofoam projection screen through black. We did glass, plexiglass, fiberglass, all the same thing, PVC. I think I have PVC upstairs somewhere. PVC, fabric, sheets, stuff like that. I've done a couple videos doing brick, which I'm gonna do a brick video because someone was asking a question about that. If you are painting brick, I wouldn't roll that. I would spray that if I were you. Definitely wouldn't. No, you wouldn't get all through all the nooks and crannies you need to get. Unless you get a stucco roller, then you could do it. Probably could get away, but it depends on how heavy the texture is on the wall. And I have to check when the 7,000 limit will be here. Good thing it's being shipped from Florida, so it's not going to take long to get here. So I'll do an unboxing on that. Be warned, it's going to come in a box. It's going to look like, it's not going to be a refrigerator box, but it's going to be a pretty big box because it's inside of a road case. They're not shipping this up in a box. It's literally inside of a full-size road case, and that road case is going to be in a box. The box is going to be quite huge. But I figured that cost me $110 for shipping. I'd really like to get my hands on a CRT. I want a CRT so bad. Only problem with the CRTs, they are big. They're the size of ottomans. You've seen one of those? That's one of those projectors that just has a blue. I think it's the blue, red, and green. Huge lights on front of them. I want one of those really bad. And every time I find someone who has one for a good price, it's always local pickup. It's going to cost too much money for them to ship it. So I'm going to see if I can contact one of the merchants and see if I can talk to them and say, hey, look, I'll pay for the shipping if you can just ship it here. So next time you get a nicest postal service and you get our screen paint, you'll start thinking like, I wonder. Now, for those of you who've been asking about painting on styrofoam, you do not want to get the white styrofoam. That stuff is a nightmare to paint. You want to get insulation styrofoam. It usually comes in a seafoam green or a purple. You can get that at Home Depot and Lowe's. They do make it in sheets of 4x8. So you can go there and get that. See what else we got here. lines are starting to disappear. All right, that's pretty cool. Maybe it's because we're still wet in those cracks. I'm seeing less and less of them. So I might not have to cover it over with a sheet of cardboard. So what I'm playing, let me clean up my mess behind me so I don't have that to worry about when I get off the camera. came out quite nicely. Okay, I'm gonna order some LED lights for the back of it. Well, you can honestly call it an eco-friendly, recyclable screen. Okay, let's try. I want to see some white levels. I haven't done white levels to death on it, but I'm always curious to see white levels. Now, I can't say too much, but I can say one thing. There's going to be an extremely big change when the blue basically hits the market, especially with our company. A big change coming. That's all I can say. Can't really tell you anything else after that. Let's go with the LGs. Let's go with the, let me just see. Now see, we have the ripple there. That's because the Ultra Short is required to be on a flat surface. I may have to do the cardboard cover up over top of the thick cardboard and then repaint it again. But if I do that, I want to do something different. I want it to actually could be a little bit slightly off the screen. So that way I can actually put LED lights behind that. So I have double LED lights in between that and in between the LED lights in the back. That's what I'm going to do it that way. All right, let's go with some white levels. I think blue's white levels are flawless. I'm looking for a deeper contrast. remind us, it's all on 720p. It's in a 720p projector only. So we can get these reds real quick. Do these right here. There's just really nice reds. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose is to develop technology where you don't have to spend a lot of money. I've been saying over and over again, just working to develop better technology. Like I said, sooner or later, company will come knocking. And they're going to want this technology embedded on their screens. All those white, cheap screens that they can't seem to move, put this technology on it, they can easily get $3,000, $4,000 for a screen that was white. My decision is how much money are they going to offer me to make me go, Then again, I probably don't even like them as much as I don't like them. It's a possibility. But for right now, I'm designing this for my customers. This is what my customers, anything I design is for my customers. And companies make offers, they do. They're definitely going to make an offer for this technology. Why do you think we got a patent attorney for this? Oh, they're going to make offers. They're going to try to get me to sell out. But the good thing about it is, I already have a massive lawsuit going through already. And I really don't care much, to tell you the truth. I mean, as long as I got enough money to make me happy, I'm good. I'm not going to sell my work. I'm not going to do it. Don't get me wrong, I do think about it all the time, but I'm not going to sell my work. Because I enjoy what I do. If I give this up, I give up a part of myself. So when I die, the secret goes with me. But until then, it's going to be for the customers. That's why we have to do the demonstration on every screen we can get our hands on. Because it's not basically for y'all, it's for me too. I have to know. I have to know how I measure up. Let me see. I want to get the one with they had a nice car demonstration. Let's go with unfortunately, I will not get my chance to do anything with Screen Innovations because I don't think they're going to actually allow me to be able to get their sample sheets. So, I don't think that's going to happen. Here we go. Let's do this one. and it's a 15, so it's not going to make any difference. I mean, 12s are good, they're very good, as you can see, but it's a 15. It's not going to make a difference if the lights are on or off. It's not going to make a difference. It's not phased by the light at all, not one bit. Now, for me, right now, it's an ultra short though. Yeah, it's sitting right up on top of the screen. So tomorrow, I'm going to bring out a 1,000 lumen projector and hit it at around 12 feet back. We'll do lights on and lights off. I want to get in there, start working on my gaming PC, but I am too tired to even think about that right now. Too tired to think about. Now, if this stuff makes a big enough mark when it comes out, that means eventually I'm going to have projection screen companies, not projection company, but projector companies, because keep in mind, if you can get a fantastic picture with a 720p, it makes it hard for a 1080p projector to kind of sell its goods when the average customer can go out and save a bundle of money. You wouldn't have to spend that. If you wanted to, it's up to you, but you wouldn't have to really spend it. I think I'm gonna get myself I'm gonna try to get myself probably about 10. If I can get 10 ultra short throw projectors, and I have to keep the mark for the projector under 200. So that's gonna be my personal gain for myself when I go shopping on eBay. Start tracking down ultra short. So how many I can get for that price. And then, like I said, I really don't care whether or not this is an XGA projector. It's a 720p XGA projector, so I really couldn't care less if it was XGA or 720p because, like I said, screen does all the work. So you going out there and spending, like I said, ultra short those are expensive. The Optima GT 5600, both 55 and 56 cost me $1,400. The price of this projector is literally the price of a knockoff projector. It's $59. That's it. I've seen one on there for a couple refurbished ones they had on there for $180. So if you got a budget of $3,000 for an ultra short throw, and you can end up spending $200 for your ultra short throw and get an image that looks like this, think how much money you just saved. It's a lot of extra money. Do something else with it. You can go out and get yourself a nice big movie sofa. You know what I mean? Or get yourself a nice popcorn machine back there, you know? Something nice. Buy new speakers. Heck, take the money, pay off a couple bills, whatever you got left, you got more extra money. You don't have to break the bank to have an amazing picture. You don't have to. You don't have to calibrate. You don't have to go through any of that nonsense. That's what they tell you. That's what they want you to make you think. You have 4K. You have to have 1080p. You have to. And people go out and they buy it. And then they see the technology and stuff we're doing. And then they wonder why it doesn't look the same way. And then I get that phone call. Like I said, it's all a big business. You know, once you learn it's all big business, you know. projectors come out with more advanced hardware and stuff like that. You know, projection screens, they come out with these high-end screens, and it's a partnership. You know what I mean? You display my projector with your demonstration of your screen, and we'll make it a hand-in-hand kind of thing. Yeah, it's business. And nowhere in the world you're going to see Screen Innovation or any of them big companies come out there and say, hey, look, we got the 720p projector from eBay, and it only cost us $60. And this is what it's going to look like in your home. We're not going to do that. We're going to come out with a $50,000 Sony coffee table and say, hey, look, this is an amazing projector. It's made by so-and-so and so, and it's matched up with our screening. Screen's going to cost you $5,000. Projector's going to cost you $50,000. You've just bought a car. Meanwhile, I'm on eBay thinking, good gracious, $170 for that projector? That is too much money. That's me on eBay. Let's see if I can get it for cheaper. So I'm going to be designing another YouTube channel. I'm going to be designing one, actually it's going to be more about how to utilize our technology onto building all different forms of interesting screens, projection screens, stands, some of the weird and crazy stuff I've built down through time, some things you don't even know about that I've actually put together and put it on camera. So it's just a fast way and easy way to utilize the technology. Also too, some of that channel is going to be dedicated to the color coding technology to see some of the applications we'll be doing on that, including that massive 7,000 projector, which I got to figure out how I'm actually going to project this thing because it's a short throw and I don't have a screen in the house that's going to be able to fit it. The biggest screen I have in here is 135. Neither one of them are going to fit that screen, fit that projector. And God, please, I hope I don't walk in front of that thing. I walked in front of 5,000 and that person hurt my retinas. I couldn't imagine walking in front of a 7,000 lumen projector. I love that green. Let's see if we can get up on a movie demonstration. I gotta do a movie demonstration. I have to see a few clips right there. I'm kind of curious now. I got the gameplay over here, but I want the movie. Let me go back to the gameplay too. Come on. I want the game, the movie. Oh, okay, just great. Here we go. Let's see, it's out of curiosity. I never saw this Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to download this tonight. I told you, it's interesting that people think because I have movie screens throughout the entire house that I've seen just about everything, and no, I haven't. I literally have so much catching up to do. I work more than I get a chance to enjoy my stuff. But I never saw this one. I'm gonna download this tonight and watch it. That's interesting. I haven't seen that one. I've got a little catching up to do. That's not gonna play right because it's gonna do 235.1, and the 235.1 is behind me. So I'm just gonna get the bars. That's all. Or just build me a 235.1 out of cardboard, which I'm now planning to do. And I can use the which one I got? I got another ViewSonic 600 by 800, that other projector. I can use that one right there for doing the cardboard 235.1. So I'll make a 100-inch, and it won't be, if I do a 100-inch, it's like 108 or something like that. I got to get the measurements from Projector Central to build it. Let's show up the contrast. If Alfred was younger, he could be Batman. Literally. Now what you're seeing, because the screen's blue, it's actually reading contrast. That's why the blue surface is pulling off a black level. Remember, this is color coding technology we're using, so the screen is actually reading whatever the projector is putting out. The projector is putting out a black level, the screen reads black. And it pushes a high enough gain to be to support it in a fully lit environment. Man, getting hit with a crate, good God. Apparently Batman has got some rage in him because he beat the daylights out of that one guy. Usually just hits him one time and takes him down. You ever seen the anime version of Batman where he's a ninja? In that one, he's totally ruthless. He kills people in that one. That's a really good one, too. Kind of reminds me a little bit like Afro Samurai. Which reminds me, I wonder if I can play some Afro Samurai on here, too. I love Afro Samurai. No, don't want to go there with that one. I'm just curious about Avatar. I never did make the Avatar 2, did they? Oh my goodness. I remember we went to Disney World. The freaking Avatar ride was freaking crazy freaking long. There's no way in the world you would get on that at Disney. I want to do this right here. First I've got to do Transformers, you know that.
You bring shame upon us all. You see my face, your life is gone. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's a serious threat. You see my face, your life is through. Yeah, get him. Get him. Not bad for 720p, eh?
You've got to be kidding me. Legendary warriors, the powers that created us, now want us all extinguished. We must join forces, or else forever be their slaves. So today you stand with us, or you stand against me. We'll try and figure this one out. Very wise. There's no friggin' way I'm staying down here with them. No way. No way. All the way together. Can we survive? Let me lead you. I was expecting a giant call. We're giving you freedom.
All right. Gotta have a little fun off real quick before I actually pack it in. We'll do some gaming off a cardboard screen. You can see the blue on the screen. There we go. Transfer back to black. I'm going to download that Call of Duty Cold War. I think that's available. So I'm going to start doing some demonstrations off that.
Charger. Life against earth time for your team.
Smacking me out. Oh, right hit a wall. Let's see what that looks like from there. Just gonna randomly go through. So tomorrow, not around 6 o'clock in the morning, but I want to sleep a little bit late in tomorrow. I'm going to get up and start working on my gaming PC. I'll record me putting that together. And then upstairs testing it out. I'll set my Steam count up, download Space Invaders, and give it a test run.
CPU を相手に集めていく一人用モードだよ。キャラクターを選んでね。任せ。やるからには。よい。アーケードモードを始めよう。ファーストバトル。一人や遺族。期待に応えてみせる。本気で取りに行くよ。ラウンドワン、レディー、クラッシュ。そこ
Oh, nice. You see the colors for gaming are freaking crazy. Get them all, get them all. Oh-ho! Oh, come on! What? I love this game so much. Reminds me of freaking Power Stone a little bit. Are you gonna start into with that nonsense? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. All right, people. Thank you for taking the time to come in and watch this with me. Ugh. If you missed the paint-on demonstration, you can always rewind. I have to, so let me show you what I'm doing. So that's the base right there for the screen. I gotta paint that next. I'm gonna use something else for that. And the actual screen. Which is going to fit with Velcro just like that on there with the base. And then the top part of it, I'm just going to basically put some of that contact paper, maybe a little marble on it to make it look nice with the trim and all. I may trim the bottom for the same as the top and just paint that black right there so it blends in. And then I'll throw some neon lights on the back of it and I'm done. But all made out of postal shipping boxes. And how I made sure they stay together, I got pieces of Velcro in between here and there to make sure it just stays all-purpose Velcro. So I'm going to put this over here for right now. I'll be working on this again tomorrow. Sit back and relax for the rest of the day. And get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow, not early in the morning, I'm going to actually get up around 9. I'm going to start work on my gaming PC. So those you don't know, I actually ordered my parts for my gaming PC. Everything came in. So I'll start work on this tomorrow, getting this ready to go, and get this into the gaming room for my screen upstairs. And I'll put that down later. So tomorrow I'll be on Space Invaders Extreme upstairs in the gaming room. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. If you're interested in screen paint, it's available on our website. We're still having our sale for our Supreme Black. I'm going to be actually going up to Uline and order maybe about 14, maybe 15 sheets of that heavy cardboard. And I'm actually going to make 4 projection screens out of that using our different forms of screen paint. All right, got to go, and God bless.